Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to the Zoe Morning Show. First and foremost, I want to thank Wendy Myers. I want to thank Dr. Sabi. I want to thank Dr. Sean Hashmi. I want to thank Dr. John Boyd. I want to thank my man Hassan for coming in here with his juice, wejuice.com. Please support that, brother. I want to thank everybody for their constructive criticism. Of course, Dr. G, Jeff Brown, Bobby G, my man Corey Holcomb. He made it. I'm glad you got here. I was expecting you to be here early to kill us with your comedy and your insight.
Bad food.
He was sick from bad food. Let me just say this. I always mention this. My favorite philosopher is J. Krishnamurti, right? J. Krishnamurti said, "It is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society." We spend too much time trying to fit in. We spend too much time trying to be normal. Normal is toxic. Let me say that again. Normal is toxic, right? Fitting in is toxic. You don't get to be who you really are when you're trying to fit in. What people fail to realize is we will cater to your beliefs because that's what makes you comfortable. But at the same time, these performance coaches, Tony Robbins and Wayne Dyer, they'll say, no, you need to be outside your comfort box, right? Your comfort zone, right? Well, guess what? Being outside your comfort zone means rejecting everything that is normal, that everything society says you're supposed to have at a certain age, right? Why do I ask you to do this, right? There's no way you can look at your food and say this is toxic if you don't see it from the outside as opposed to from the inside as a participant. You're participating in Del Taco, right? You're participating in rallies. You're participating in McDonald's. You're participating in these things because you think the authority cares about you. The authority is the government that provides all of this. The FDA approves of it. That means it must be good. No! Just because they approve of it doesn't mean it's good. At the end of the day, they're no different than Hitler. Let's just be honest. What did Hitler say about people in general? Useless eaters, right? Was he that wrong? When you get the FDA approving things that will ultimately kill you, do they not also see you as a useless eater? Right? Listen, you're on a conveyor belt and it's called life. And we're trying to get your ass through a certain amount of Christmases and Easters and then you die. That's what we're trying to do. I see it just like recruiting. A lot of colleges are recruiting kids and they go, well, this kid is one and done or this kid is two and done. Well, life in America is recruiting you in the same way. We don't want you to reach your life expectancy. The fuck? 70-something years of a regular, boring, mundane, mediocre life. You're taking up space here. Eat a fucking hamburger so you can get up out of here as quick as possible. We don't want you alive for long. Right? Right? I mean, can we really argue that? America's like Batman with no soul. It has something on everybody. Right? You know how Batman has some kryptonite just in case Superman goes ballistic? I got your ass, Superman. Kal-El, you get twisted. See, don't I put this on you. America's like Batman. We got our hands in all of these different places all over the world, right? Causing all types of conflict and for our interests, right? But at the end of the day, when we look at our people, when we look at the body of people that make up America, the only way for those people to experience the American dream is to be totally asleep. That's why it's a dream. You got to be at rapid eye movement, REM. You got to be asleep in order to really enjoy the American dream. It's an unfortunate thing. But this is who we are, and this is how we're living. And it's unfortunate. But the only way is to do shows like this, is to bring a group of people together like this that aren't afraid to tell the truth. I respect Corey Holcomb because he'll come in here in the face of two white folk and say, white folk is y'all the reason motherfuckers is sick and dying. You know how many black people are afraid to do that? You know how many black men would, listen, Stephen A. Smith said something and his job was taken. Hey, shut your black ass up and go home for 2 weeks. You on punishment. When he came back, did he mention a syllable of what he said? Hell no. It's too much compliance. Freedom means to express, to say what you want. But there's too much fear in this culture, too much fear in this society. And what makes fear comfortable? A nice, thick, juicy Big Mac. I'm very comfortable now, and I'm no longer afraid. Could you supersize that and add one of them chocolate swirls Sunday? Right.
Got them pies. Give me one of them pies.
It's unfortunate, but that's who we are. I'm Zoe Williams, and that's my final thought. Let me go around the table really quickly and get everybody's contact information. We've got to support everything that everyone is doing. We Juice, WeJuice.com. Please support this brother right now. Ramo Mart, Black Mastery. Go to my website, IamZoeWilliams.com. Purchase a copy of my book. Bobby G.
Grow grass. Instead of growing grass, grow some greens.
Wendy Myers, nutritionist, talk to us.
Yeah, hey, the underlying cause of disease is poor nutrition and heavy metal and chemical toxicity. So
There it
go
is.
learn about that on live110.com, my website.
What is it again?
Live110.com.
Bam. Corey Holcomb.
Hey, I'm in town this week. I'll be visiting young ladies' houses and telling them how they need to do better by their body and soul after I'm intimate with them.
Now you have to follow that, Dr. G.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to be his Uber.
Oh, that's hilarious.